While the West was caught up in the excitement of new political ideas, the countries of the East flourished. India was rich in natural resources and in land. Textile crops were the country's mainstay: cotton, silk, and later jute. India in the 18th century was an industrial giant, the world's biggest exporter of manufactured goods. India's trading system was the envy of the world. Silk and other merchants made fortunes. Europe saw India as a prize. The British struck lucky. India's political instability gave Britain's traders a foothold. They took a share of power in the rich northeast state of Bengal, collecting taxes for the Sultan. They formed new alliances with disaffected Indian princes and expanded down the east coast. The southern state of Mysore blocked their progress. Mysore was a garden from end to end. The province controlled the coast of Kerala, rich with rice fields. Mysore was confident, prosperous, and autonomous. The great trading ports of Malabar and Kerala bustled with boats bringing bananas, rice, oil, and spices. The air was thick with the scent of ginger, cinnamon, and cloves. Mysore's merchants did not have to share their trade with outsiders. Cocooned in a protected world, they prospered. Mysore had an ambitious leader, Tipu Sultan. A Muslim, he was determined to hold together the Hindu princedoms he'd inherited from his father. Tipu called himself the Tiger of Mysore. He refused foreigners a stake in his state's economy. The British and their Indian allies repeatedly attacked the territory, determined to grab Mysore's wealth. Tipu fought back with cavalry. Well-armed and fast-moving, their tactic of speed and surprise repeatedly outwitted the British. The British suffered a series of humiliating defeats.
The destruction of Bailey's force was the severest military defeat that the English, or indeed any European power, had suffered at the hands of a purely Indian army.
Tipu mocked them with a mechanical toy, a tiger mauling a British officer. Eventually, the British got the upper hand. Tipu Sultan remains a heroic figure throughout India. This play tells the history of how Tipu, defeated in the Third Mysore War, was forced to give up half his territory and a huge revenue.
Excellency, the British are pleased to inform us that we have to pay them 33 million rupees as compensation.
What? 33 million? Britishers are not asking us for money. They are asking us to surrender.
The British demanded Tipu hand over 2 sons as hostages until he could pay.
The people of Srirangapatnam are pleading not to send the children as hostages.
Even the infants of the kingdom are pleading, Sultan, please send us in place of your children.
ಹೋಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಹೋಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಖುದಾಫಿಸ್ ಕರೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ
Tipu did regenerate his economy and pay the ransom, but the British would not be satisfied until he was totally humiliated. In the summer of 1799, two armies under British command besieged Tipu's fortress. After 2 weeks of bombardment, the food ran out. The attackers overwhelmed his capital. Tipu died fighting.
Tipu Sultan was slain unexpectedly. For him, the sun and moon share equally in grief. The heavens were turned upside down and the earth darkened.
The death of Tipu Sultan at the end of the 18th century marked the start of Britain's direct involvement in Indian affairs. Within 50 years, Britain had established colonial rule in India. The Mughal Empire, one of the pillars of Islamic civilization, collapsed. India was being steadily weakened. Her vast wealth bled away, westward.